How's it going, my fellow filmmakers? Welcome back to the channel. Today, this one's going out to all the beginners. Yeah, you right there, that guy. No, not you, the one behind you. Yeah, you. This video is for you. So these are 5 different things and tips that you're gonna need to get your YouTube channel started. So the very first thing you're gonna need to get started on YouTube would be a Red camera or a Canon C300. I'm kidding. In case you didn't know, those are the like top of the line cinema cameras that cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So right now I'm using a Canon EOS M50 to get this image. And this camera goes around 500 to 1,000 depending upon where you are in the world. In Australia, I think it goes for around 800 to 900. In the US, I think it goes around 500 to 600. Now, obviously, look at your budget and see what camera you want and that's going to work with you, because there's so many options out there. Whether you go with Canon, Sony, Fuji, Nikon, the list goes on. And there's a lot of good cameras out there, and you don't have to break the bank to make good footage or get decent content. That first tip may seem pretty obvious, but I've seen footage where it looks like people are recording with a potato. So, I thought I'd throw that one out there. Now, the second most important thing you're going to need to get started on YouTube, in my opinion, is to get an external mic to put onto your camera. Now, I've said this many times, the audio is more important than the actual footage. We all get obsessed with how our footage looks and if it looks crispy and HD and just, you can taste it, but we all need to come back to our center and realize sound and vibration is everything. But seriously, people most of the time will chuck on their favorite YouTube person and they'll be going around the house, but they're not necessarily watching them, but they're listening to them. So you can have decent footage and good audio, and that'll be a good video. If you have really nice cinematography, but the audio is crap, it just puts the whole thing in the, So yeah, there's a lot of cheap options out there. Right now, I'm actually using a Rode VideoMic Pro, and I believe that's around $75. The third tip, you're gonna need lights. If you want a studio setup like this, you're gonna need some lights. And no, you don't need to go get expensive aperture lights that cost hundreds and hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. When you're a beginner, you're probably on a budget. So what can we do to have budget lights? So I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy phone and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm doing with all these lights and how this is all set up. Okay, so what the hell is that? That is a tripod, and I have a clamp attached to that tripod holding an LED light. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a food container that I put over the LED light. It just made the light a little bit softer. And then this is what I have the light bouncing off, hitting my face, is a cardboard. And that altogether would cost maybe under $50. Yeah. You don't necessarily need a tripod. You could use like a lamp like that. You just need something to clamp that on. You can find stuff around your house and make it work. And then I obviously have some backlight. I have a salt lamp that my wife let me use. And that is just a little bit of extra light. That's not very necessary. It's just kind of helps that light shine a little bit better. And then I got some cheap, I think this was like $20 for these LED lights. And what's cool about this is, I'll show you in a minute, that the colors actually change and the brightness as well. So you can customize to whatever look you want. And then just to make this white wall not so plain, I have a little wooden shelf with rope and a little fake plant. And yeah, that's my makeshift studio. Now what's cool about these lights is comes with this nice handy dandy remote. And if I want to change, the colors in the background, I can change the vibe. What am I going for? Am I going for more of a green look? No, not at all. A purple look, that looks kind of cool, but I'm really gonna stick with that cyan. How do you say that? Cyan? C-Y-A-N? Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, no, I don't know. Cyan? Nah. So yeah, that's that. Fourth thing you're gonna need to start this YouTube shenanigans is, well, how you portray yourself. How do people find you? Do they find you entertaining, or are you just talking like this and this is my video and today I'm going to take out the trash? So I guess the word I'm looking for is self-presentation. Now it's going to be hard. You're not going to start off with, a very enthusiastic kind of feel, because it's going to feel awkward to talk in front of a camera for the first time. Maybe some people have it naturally. I definitely didn't. I had to get used to it, and I'm still getting used to it. Every day I have to, have a couple takes before I make a video to, get into it. This picture at the corner is kind of bugging me. You can just see it right there. Give me a sec. Stuff like that, self-presentation. Take the time to declutter your space, and if you look around, this may not look as bad, but if you look around, it's kind of messy around here. But you guys aren't seeing that. I'm kind of putting the effort into making it look like, yeah, I put a lot of effort into setting this up, and I keep it very clean, and I'm very on top of my stuff. So a good way to get over this awkwardness and this fear of being on camera is just to simply make a couple videos of yourself. And you don't have to post them. Just keep practicing and making more videos. The more you make, the more you feel comfortable. I promise you that. Fifth thing you need to know to get started on YouTube is to have a niche. Niche, that's a funny word. Niche. Who invented words? Find your niche, whether that be filmmaking, music, makeup. Make your videos like regarding those subjects, and the YouTube algorithm will really pick up on that, and they'll know where to suggest your videos. Having a niche is one of the quickest ways to actually grow on YouTube. Plus, people know what to expect when they come to your channel. They're not going to see you, making music, and then the next day you're talking about how you put makeup on. I mean, if that's what you're into, don't let anybody stop you. You can be a music makeup channel. I think once your channel starts growing, it's a lot easier to break away from your niches a little bit. So have somewhat of a niche so people know what your channel's about, and when they know what to expect when you post a video, and it keeps people entertained, it keeps people coming back. So like this channel is about filmmaking and editing, as well as I put in some vlogs here and there. Not to get off topic, but I'm gonna have some really cool, dope vlogs coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. So there you have it. 5 different things you're gonna need to get started on YouTube as a beginner. And the most important thing about this is to have fun and express yourself fully and freely. And that's it, guys. If you have any more questions regarding YouTube or editing and filmmaking, comment down below. And also, if you're also into filming and editing, visit my channel, because I have a lot of tutorials on how to edit and how to film, and the list goes on. Peace.